Masculine men are magnetically drawn to women who are unapologetically in their feminine flow. That doesn't mean being passive or overly submissive. It means being receptive, emotionally open, nurturing, and aligned with your truth. When a woman is in her authentic energy, she communicates with grace. She feels deeply, but doesn't let emotions control her. She's confident, but doesn't need to dominate the room. She lets things come to her. And guess what? Men chase that energy because it makes them feel like they're stepping into their role as protectors, providers, and supporters. This doesn't mean you give up your goals or independence. It means you stop trying to outman the man in the relationship. He doesn't need a competitor, he needs a woman who trusts herself enough to allow him to lead. Sometimes, when you show up in this energy, it activates something inside a man. He wants to cherish you. He wants to win you over because you're not performing, you're being. And that's intoxicating. Try this. Instead of telling him what to do, try expressing how you feel. Say, "It makes me feel really loved when you do that," instead of, "You should do this more." Subtle? Yes. Powerful? 100 Men crave admiration. It's not ego, it's instinct. But here's the twist. The admiration that hits deepest is when it comes from a woman he respects. That means when you admire him, it's not because you're needy or putting him on a pedestal. It's because you see his unique greatness and you reflect it back at him. Tell him what you genuinely respect about him. Praise his drive, his values, the way he treats people. When a man feels admired by a woman who's grounded in her own worth, he becomes addicted to that feeling. But and this is key, you must maintain your own sense of self. Never overgive or lose your identity in trying to win his love. That's when admiration turns into worship, and that's not sexy. Here's a tip. The next time he shares a dream with you, instead of just saying cool, lean in and say, "That's powerful, I love how you think big." Watch his eyes light up. Men fall in love with women who believe in them. Here's one of the sexiest things you can do. Have a life that's rich and full with or without him. Too many women fall into the trap of making a man their whole world. At first, it seems flattering, but eventually, it becomes pressure. A high-value woman keeps her passions, friendships, routines, and goals intact. She doesn't abandon herself to prove her loyalty. When you maintain a life that lights you up, he sees that being with you is a choice, not a dependency. That's incredibly attractive. A man wants to feel like he's joining a woman on an adventure, not rescuing her from boredom. This independence keeps the polarity strong. He pursues you not because you need him, but because he's inspired by you. So go take that dance class, start the business, book the solo trip. He'll be watching and falling harder every step of the way. Let's bring back the lost art of flirting. Flirting isn't just about winking or wearing red lipstick, it's about energy. It's the subtle, playful, teasing energy that makes interactions feel electric. Men love to feel desired, just like you do. When you flirt, you're giving him the green light to pursue you without making things too serious too fast. Smile with your eyes. Tease him gently. Use touch on the arm, the shoulder, the back as a way to create closeness. Compliment him in a way that makes him feel masculine and wanted. The best kind of flirting is when it feels effortless. You're not trying to manipulate, you're simply expressing your joy and attraction in a fun, natural way. This energy keeps the relationship fresh. Even years in, a good flirt can spark a fire that reignites the whole connection. Want to make a man obsessed? Be the woman who challenges him, not in a combative way, but in a way that calls him higher. This isn't about arguing or proving you're smarter. It's about standing for your standards, your boundaries, and your truth even when it's uncomfortable. When a man sees that you respect yourself deeply, he learns how to respect you on a whole new level. Say no when you mean no. Walk away if something doesn't feel right. Speak your truth with kindness but firmness. Don't tolerate half love or hot and cold behavior. Men fall in love with women who challenge them to grow and won't settle for less than emotional maturity. You don't have to say much. Sometimes, just your calm refusal to chase speaks volumes. Final act is one most women overlook: depth. Once he's attracted to your energy, your beauty, and your warmth, what makes him stay is your depth, the inner world you let him slowly discover. Share your passions, fears, weird interests, dreams, and past struggles in a way that builds emotional intimacy. Let him see the layers of you. Men fall madly in love when they realize they haven't just found a girlfriend, they've found a mystery, a woman whose soul feels like a world he wants to explore for years. Let him earn each layer. Don't overshare.